Hello and welcome to the 17th video of my how to build a 4-bit computer series inside Minecraft. It has been a while since I've made a new video, probably over a month now. This is probably just this has been due to I went on holiday during the holidays, and then after the holiday I went straight back to school, started GCSEs, and generally just I didn't forget about making videos. It's just not been prioritized really. So last video, I think I remember I screwed up this decoder, which did go here. Some of you may have already finished rebuilt the decoder. If you haven't, this will just show you how to build it again. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because the last time I built it so the lowest significant bit, so the lowest number coming out of here, was on the wrong side. I can't remember which side it is. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so the lowest significant bit is this side, and I must have built it on the other side. So yeah, I'll just get straight into building it. I've built this a fair few times now. And I'm going to use green because I don't think I've used dark green for any other part of my project. Make sure these inputs here line up over a gap. So this is a binary to decimal decoder. If you didn't realise or haven't seen my other video, it basically takes the output of the program counter, which is this, which is a 5-bit binary number, turns it into the decimal value of this, which will be used for the program memory. Redstone on alternate ones, repeaters on the other alternate ones. Okay, so that's like your frame of, well, the base, I guess. This can then be stacked 19 times, because that's bollocks. Because that's how many times I did the program memory, I think. How many lines of program memory I've got. Pardon me. Stack 19. Now it's time to start placing the pistons, which will make up the decoder. To begin with, all of what you've seen in a minute, but basically just place a block on every single one of these. Come up 2, I think. Oh no, sorry, what am I doing? Go like that, just place a block on the end of these, and then just place pistons in all these. So what this is doing, this is effectively decoding the number 0. So nothing is coming through on the inputs. Just add that into here. Nothing is coming through on the inputs, so a 0 has been decoded. I added an inverter on the end because these have to be inverted. I'll show you why in a minute. So now we need to decode the number 1, and that's on this side. So a 1 means you have to place wherever we want the 1 to be decoded, the first bit. So you place a block in that corresponding location, which is there. Oops. And the rest of them will be down. I have built this hell of a lot of times before, this decoder. Shouldn't be a new thing unless you're starting the series at number 17, which would be a pretty stupid thing to do. But yeah. If you can hear my computer fan going in the background, that's due to the fact I'm downloading stuff off Steam and in the background. It's been going for a few hours now, so my computer's getting pretty damn hot. Okay, just to demonstrate this, well, I will demonstrate this in uno momento. Okay. As you can see, if a 1 comes out of the what do you call it, program counter, this line will then be decoded, making this line the one that's off, and this one will be on, because the 0 is not being decoded anymore. The reason why the zero is not being decoded is because this piston is now being pushed down and the power can't go through. Okay, there we go. I will not go and build everyone by hand, every bit by hand, because that's tedious. I'll just do a stacking method, as binary follows a nice pattern. So with the 1 bits, it goes 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down, 1 up. So if we stack this, so I think 10 times, 20 divided by 2 is 10. That's what will happen. Oops, you only need it 9 times. Oh well. Okay. Now for the second bit, it's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and so on and so forth. Wow, that sounded pretty posh. Okay, make sure you have the block on the end. This will ensure it stacks right. So we can stack this 5 times, I think. Yeah, 20 divided by 4 is 5. Stack 5. There we go. That worked. Oh, I need to remember just to undo. Stack 4. Get rid of that. Okay. Now for the fourth bit, which, funnily enough, goes 4 down, 4 up. So down. Like this. And now for the up ones. Yeah, 4 of these. Is that far? Yeah, that's far. Bit off topic from Minecraft, but how did everyone find the Olympics? And the Paralympics, which will be coming to a close probably just after I release this video. If you're British like I am, I think you'll agree that it was a pretty awesome Olympics. Obviously not only because we hosted the games, and in my opinion the opening and closing ceremonies were amazing, but also because we actually performed really well. And considering that Britain is only a very, very small country in comparison to the USA and to China and the amount of population those two countries have, so just the sheer number of people they've got, they can choose from, I think we do amazingly well, or did amazingly well, to come third. And something which you may not know is, if you're not British or English, is that England is split up into a lot of different counties. I forget how many. Oops. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, England is split up into a lot of different counties. And each of these counties ends with shire normally. And the county I live in is Yorkshire. And if Yorkshire is probably, I don't know, like 1/10 of the size of a state of America. And Yorkshire itself, all the people from Yorkshire, if Yorkshire was a country represented in the if they were a country in the Olympics, they would have come 10th overall. And so the people from Yorkshire got more gold medals than the whole of Australia did. And I think that's pretty amazing. And just rub it in the Australians' faces. Oh god, is that stacked right? Yeah, okay. Stack 3 times? Maybe. Oh god. What the hell happened there? Anyway, okay, oh no, I'll reselect this. And also in the Paralympics, we did, the British team are doing so well. I know it's coming to a close now, but Flipping heck. The skill and the strength of some of the Paralympians, well, all of the Paralympians, just amazing. Stack 3. Oh shit. Nope. Stack 2. Okay, so yep, that's looking good. Now on to the next bit, which is 8. I'm just going to stack. I've already got 2 down, and I need 8 down, so I'm just going to stack this 3 times to get the 8. And now for the 8 up. Is that right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that okay? That should be okay like this. I don't. Why did I do that by hand? Oh well. Mind that. Oops, 1 second. Let me just set it to time. Oh, one thing I haven't told you guys. Whilst I've been away, well, on holiday I didn't have internet, which is unsurprising. So I decided to kind of hone my building techniques, just like the general architecture, not redstone, just the building of just different projects and houses and stuff like that. And once I felt like I'd built it up enough, I applied for the voxel box, not for the redstone, because I want to keep my redstone to the on the RDF, because no offense, but they're better at redstone. As it's redstone orientated, whereas VoxelBox is building orientated. But yeah, I applied as just a general builder, and I was accepted on the grey list, which is like 1 of 13%. So now I'm a grey list person, which means I'm a guest. I have guest status on the server. If you haven't checked out the VoxelBox, by the way, they build the most amazing stuff you can think of. Architectural wise, it's just the detail and the complexity of a lot of their builds is just amazing. And so yeah, I'm currently building to get whitelisted. I built 1 structure so far, which almost got me whitelisted. But it was deemed too small, and therefore the layout was cramped, according to the helper which reviewed my build. Stack this 7 times, I think. 8 times. 7 times. Is that right? I think so. 1 second. But yeah, my build was deemed too small. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Yeah, my build was deemed too small, which was a bit of a pain. So I've now started building a bigger version, which is obviously a logical thing you'd do. And hopefully that will get me accepted as a member. It's really hard to build redstone, which requires your concentration and speak about other stuff at the same time. I didn't realise how difficult it was. Almost there. I don't really want to spend a whole video just devoted to one binary to decimal decoder, but I'm probably going to have to, because this is already quite long. I should really keep a timer going of how long my videos are. Wouldn't that just be a good idea? As I'm always guessing, and Fraps doesn't, unlike Bandicam, Fraps doesn't provide you with it in-game. Like, it doesn't show you how long your recording has been. But yeah, that took a lot to spit out. Anyway, add repeaters to the top of here, to the top of the input lines. And if it's on the edge, obviously just add a block. Okay then. Now that that is done, I'll just... Oh, it's not done, they cry. Okay, just finish these. As always, probably don't need to tell you, don't place a repeater on top of a piston. That would be a very stupid thing to do. Okay, now that this is finished, I'll show you how the program counter and the clock and the decoder all work as one. Alright, let's just reset it. Okay, as you can see, what the hell's going on here? No! Why is that resulted in a bud? Stupid redstone glitch. Okay. That's weird. Anyway, if you see a bud like this, let's have a think. Oh, it's near the repeaters. Does that got anything to do with it? This better not glitch up. Anyway, as you can see, the it defaults on 0, so it will start any program on 0. So say if you had some code coming in here, well, it's not really code, but some instructions. Alright, where's this going? This is going to... oh my gosh. I forgot just how shitty this is. Oh yeah, add. So this is adding at the moment. What's it adding? Once I've done this, I will show you how to build a much better computer than this. What? There we go. Alright, it's adding 101. Alright, so as you can see, 101's been sent through, and the add function is being sent into the ALU, and 2 is being outputted because 101 is 2. By default, that program that line of code will output. Then when you flick the clock, turn the clock on, as you can see, every clock cycle it counts up in binary. This binary is then decoded, and this has the effect of changing the line of code by 1 every time. What? Oh, why aren't they reaching? That's very strange. It looks like I'm going to have to move my repeaters back. Okay, now I'm confused. Sorry guys about this. It's just so stupid. Oh, that's why I placed torches down. That was stupid of me. Okay, you're gonna have to move these repeaters back. Obviously deleting the pre-existing ones. I met Deco the Redstoner for the first time. Don't know if you've heard of him, but well, not in real life, but I spoke to him for the first time today. It's really funny because he's a good redstoner, but he doesn't know like Boolean logic or sequential logic, which is just the logic which makes up computers. He doesn't know that at all, so it was quite funny seeing him look around a server which is just dedicated to that purpose. Okay, so now that's done. Just move these back a few. Like this. That's a pain. Hate it when that happens. So I think if that's probably going to create a bud, which is 9. Okay, let's just start my clock again. So 1, 2. So it's the 4th line, but it's 1 less because it starts on 0. So 0th line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as you can see, I don't really need to commentate over that. It just cycles up the line, and each time it cycles, it will execute the different line of code. So as we stand now, that is a fully working computer. Yay! The moment has finally arrived, but it doesn't have user input. And that's one thing I forgot to say. So you'd have to manually enter the input onto the input registers. But that's really no biggie. One thing we'll need to do is this is 5-bit. So this will continue cycling all the way up to 31, even though there are only 10 lines of program code. So I need to think of a way where once it gets to 20, it will go back and restart the program counter, and that shouldn't be too hard. I'll just when it gets to 21, I'll just add another line in, and that will go all the way around. Probably push this button, and then it'll start getting 0. So yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. If you can figure that out by yourself, go ahead and try it. Okay, that will conclude this video. This has been like 20 minutes now, I think. Wow, I got carried away. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long time coming, but now that I've started making them again, I hope to finish this series very soon. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe.